everyone around me was like, what do you have on? Hello darlings, and welcome back to my channel. It is about that time again for another episode of Scent Talk, where I discuss my weekly fragrances, how they performed, and overall if I'm going to keep them in my collection. So without further ado, let's get right into these perfumes that I wore for the past week. Okay darlings, so I just want to dive right into this first perfume that, honey, I just recently picked up, and it is a Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle. What comes to mind when I think about this is like a pear cobbler, but a pear cobbler that's being cooked or baked in an oven in a log cabin out in the woods where it's a whole bunch of pine trees. That's what I get from this perfume. In no way, shape, or form smells like any of the Scandals, but I will say it's definitely sweet like the Scandals. But honey, this is a whole totally different scent. Not to be confused with anything that has to do with Scandal, because it's nowhere near like the Scandals, okay? But definitely still strong and sweet. And you guys, when I picked her up and I wore this, oh my goodness, okay? I received compliments on this. Everyone around me was like, what do you have on? When I was talking about it, of course, a lot of people didn't know about this perfume, but she's definitely beast mode. You guys, 2 sprays, that was it. When I wore her, it was actually very, very cold outside. And this perfume, when I took off my coat, this perfume just radiated. So this is definitely a beast mode perfume. If you've tried La Belle, comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this one, because honey, this one is a beast, okay? I absolutely adore this. Honey, this is not for the timid at heart. She is beast mode. It's definitely, to me, something that's more for a mature palate. This may smell maybe just slightly a tinge bit masculine to a beginner nose. If I had to smell this probably 3-4 years ago, I would have like, yuck, okay? But now the way that I perceive scent is different than the way that I did before. But this La Belle is definitely a beast perfume. This is not an everyday scent. This is something to me that I will wear definitely in fall or winter. Absolutely nowhere near spring or summer. This is too heavy and strong. This would choke a person, okay? So you want to be really, really careful with this La Belle. I've actually worn this on 2 separate occasions, but you guys, this is so nice. Okay, Jean Paul, I see where you was going with this one. She's definitely a beautiful scent. More mature, sweet, pear, vanilla, and vetiver. If you do not like vetiver, vetiver can turn really masculine. Like it becomes very woody, like a masculine woody, almost like, to me, like I said, like it reminds me of like a pine tree, okay? Just from that woodiness. But it's definitely a gorgeous scent. Candling kind of on the masculine side, but a sweet masculine. I'm here for it, honey. So again, this is Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle Eau de Parfum, and it is in the 100 ml. Okay, you guys, so this next perfume that I wore, I actually wore this 3 days in a row, honey. Yes, okay. And it is from the house of Issey Miyake, and it is Issey Miyake Dolce Absolue. You guys, this is really fresh. This kind of reminds me of the original Dolce, the Eau de Toilette version. You guys, it smells very similar to that, but she's definitely rich on the honey. You still pick up the florals, but she is a honey bomb. And she is described as a oriental floral. She has notes of lotus, freesia, honey, tuberose, woody notes, and night blooming cerise. You guys, night blooming cerise are tropical cactus flowers which smell like vanilla. And I definitely get where that vanilla scent is coming from. So you guys, the original Dolce Eau de Toilette doesn't have vanilla. This one is where it kind of turned into almost like a gourmandish type of honey, but it's like vanilla is in the base. And you guys, this definitely strays away from the original, but I love this. And I did pick this one up in the 1.6 ounce, and I've been sitting on her for probably about maybe almost 6 months, honey. I just haven't talked about her, but I did feature her on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, honey, click down below so you can definitely follow along with some of these perfumes that I'm picking up, because I am posting these on my Instagram, and I actually posted this one a couple of months ago, you guys. So yes, I've been sitting on her that long, but I just decided I wanted to wear something floral, and she's definitely what came to mind. So I was skimming over my collection, and I looked over there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm picking her up. And I am so glad that I actually got a chance to wear this. And my husband, he couldn't tell what this was, because he's usually my biggest critic when it comes to these fragrances, honey, because he usually smells me before anybody else does. He lets me know right off the top if he likes it or if he does not like it, honey. And usually when he say he don't like something, honey, I am susceptible to taking it back, selling it, getting rid of it, because honey, I want to smell good when I'm around my husband. This Dolce Absolue is definitely a beautiful scent. If you like the original, try this one, okay? Try this one. You may actually like this one, especially if you're looking for something that's a good flanker with just slightly a few different notes. And this one definitely fits the bill for that. You have tuberose and you also have honey, you guys, and vanilla. That is a game changer when it comes down to this version. She is an eau de parfum, you guys, and she lasts. I literally put on 4 sprays, 8 hours, no problem, but I put it on my skin. But I'm pretty sure if I had to put it on my clothing, honey, this would have lasted a couple days. It's very potent, but it's a very beautiful scent. I love this one. And again, you guys, this one is Miyake's Dolce Absolute. Okay, you guys, and this last perfume that I wore for the week, honey, I picked up this Dolce Garden from Dolce & Gabbana, and let me tell you, mmm, you guys, this is so nice. Now, when I first bought this, I bought it in a roller ball, and I was not a fan of it. But when I smelled it in Sephora, I liked it. So I went ahead and I picked up the roller ball, and after I wore it, you guys, it was like really warm outside. It's like around the summertime. That was maybe about a year and a half ago. And you guys, I put it on in the summer, and I was like, yuck. Like, something in this is just kind of nasty, but I've come to the conclusion that this is not a summer perfume for me. This is more for like fall, when it's starting to get cold, and also like coming into maybe early spring. I will pick this up, but she performed so well this winter, you guys. Love this now. And she has coconut, she has neroli, which is definitely sharp, okay? It does have a sharpness. It's a gourmandish type of scent, but it's very nice. She's a sweet, nutty, coconut, vanilla type of perfume. And you guys, she also has frangipani. Frangipani is a sweet floral note with aspects of jasmine and fruit, which renders a tropical scent. And I have to totally agree, she is definitely tropical. So my thoughts on the name of this perfume, you guys, it being Dolce Garden, I'm thinking it's more of like a tropical garden. Just from looking at the packaging, you would think that this would be like a floral scent, but this is more of a gourmand, a tropical smelling gourmand. But this performs so well in the wintertime. I absolutely love this perfume, and I wore this for 3 days as well in a row, you guys. I am loving it. So I went in with about 4 sprays of this, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 on each wrist, you guys, and it lasted me 8 hours easily. It was my whole work shift. Once I got off of work, I could still really smell this. She is a sweet, nutty, coconut vanilla perfume. Definitely tropical, definitely beast mode. Gorgeous, okay? I am so glad that things have turned around for me when it comes down to this garden. I am about right here on the bottom, so I've definitely been spraying her, and she is easily becoming, I don't know, I think I'm going to have to knock down the original Dolce for right now, because I am really feeling this garden. But again, you guys, this is Dolce Garden. This is a 2.5 fluid ounce. This is an eau de parfum. I am in love with Garden. I am so glad that I just decided ultimately to get her, because she is so pretty. I am so glad to have her in my collection. And again, this is Dolce Garden from Dolce & Gabbana. Okay, you guys, so this does conclude season 2, episode 1 of Scent Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you have any of these fragrances, comment down below and let me know your thoughts on these, honey, because I love to hear what you guys think. And also, if there's something like this that I have not mentioned or that you have not seen in my collection, honey, let me know so I can definitely try out some new things, honey. Okay, because there might be some perfumes out there that I don't know nothing about, and I want y'all to tell me. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.